have any of you ever gotten into the problem of not knowing when to water your plants? I got into that problem. So I went down the path of Googling. So as you can see, it says water most plants every 2 to 4 days. Now to me that is ridiculously complex. So what I'm going to do, or what I've already started to do, because the episode before this was the first episode of this series, this is the second. We're going to use an Arduino to check the moisture in a plant, return a value, and then it will give us an indicator through an LED. Enjoy. Alright, so we're going to start with me using a vernier and measuring an Arduino. So 53.3, we'll let it be 54. Yeah, so I'm a fitter and turner, so I use CNC sliding heads at work. Now we're going to want it so the tip is just sitting out, so we'll measure the overall length, which is 72.2, and then we'll bring it back about a mil roughly. Yep, so we'll go 70.5. So this is essentially the outline of what we need to do. We're not going to need a bottom. Hold on. Maybe. Yeah, we can have a bottom on it, which is fine. So we'll make this 2 mil thick. 3D printing, you don't really want to make anything 1 mil thick, unless it's sidewalls. But structurally, really, and on the print bed, it sort of peels. And so the next thing, we need to make it so what we've just drawn will screw into the holes that I put on that wedge. So the next thing we want to do is give it an outline. 2 mil, whoop, really? 2 mil, we'll put 2 mil all the way around. All the way, put 2 mil, almost all the way around. Down to here, and now we'll cut that, and we want to cut that, and extend. Alright, so now we've got this outside shape, raise that up, so we've got this happening here. We'll go 2 sides, because one of them we want to go, this one, we want to go -2. Ooh, -2, and we want to join it. It doesn't need the minus, that's wrong. It's already going minus. Alright, so, now how tall do we want this? So the Arduino itself is 14.1, so let's make it maybe 18, we'll make it 20. Hopefully our Arduino will sit in that, but I should have had more thought going into this one, but you know, it's whatever. Move that 5 mil that way, draw on this, make this bad boy 2 mil. So essentially I'm just, yeah, everything I do, don't do it like me, because it's not good. So I've just made it a bit bigger, and now we want to draw on the bottom bit, and I want I think it's 2 by 20. Let me just measure the sensor. Let's make it 2 by 21. Let's chuck that in the middle of the inside, sure. We're pretty close to the middle. This is how I like to do the mix. Makes it really easy, so you can see everything is fine. And we want to rip that through. Alright, hopefully the Arduino can sit under, can sit in, and then the sensor can sit that way. That's going to be the plan. We can have a look at this now. That's a 52-minute print with nothing else on it. Now, I'm going to put some holes in it, and this is going to be prototype 1. Should we do more on this prototype? Yes, there's another thing we want to do. We want to make room for an LED to sit. I'll have to find an LED. Give me a second. Alright, so we got a 3-color RGB. Firstly, okay, we got 60 mil between centers. Only problem with 60 mil between centers is where does that leave us? Let's draw on the back. 60 by 5, I think it is. We'll do 60 by 10, which makes more sense. Alright, so now that we've done this, I also want to, on each one of these peaks, I'm going to have put a hole through it, but I want to have quite a lot of adjustments. Each one of these will have a 3 mil hole with points in first. That is also off center to allow for, have I drawn that the right way? Yeah. The front of the Arduino being slightly misaligned. Now we've got all those points in. Oh god. What a weird tool. Let's just do this one. See, I'm not really a fan of this whole tool, but I need to learn to use it, yeah. There are our holes. The next thing we want an LED sitting in the center of this. Let's do a line up the center. I'm going to double check that is in fact the center, which it is. Draw a center here. The dot like before, and then just draw it out. And it's whatever. We'll keep the dot. Let's position the LED. The LED is 5 mil round, so we'll go 5 by just do 5.1. 5.2, we'll give it 3D printer clearance. So the LED is going to come out there. So all the bits that we haven't done yet, that will be the other part. So hopefully the Arduino will also attach to the other part too. Yeah, that's not a good idea. So what I like to do with this is just make it sit on spigots. 3mm spigots, and we'll make 3 of them from the back wall with 0.8, and we're going to make that center, so we're going to plus half of the diameter, which is the diameter of the hole at 3.5 nominal, I think. So 1.75 plus 0.8, first spigot there. Next spigot, we're only going to do 1 spigot on the back, and then we're going to do the other 2 spigots on the front, or back, it's whatever. So this one's going to be 0.6 off the side, so 2.35. 2.35, how far it's going to be off this one? 13.2. 14.95, and we'll do a little line for this one because I want the value for later. So those 2 lines to set is going to be our next place, and then we'll measure between the 2 holes, and then we'll plus a full hole onto it, so that's 44.8, be 48.3 dot on the line. Hopefully it won't distort it. Alright, and now we can put a spigot on this one, and a spigot on this one, but it's not what we want, is it? To work off the other side of the board. That's fine. Let's put 5mm here, and 5mm here. That'll a little bit lower, so let's go plus 6mm. Yep, alright. Let's go back into that one. The whole spigot. We'll rotate it. And we'll make them 10mm for now. Alright, so this is our first design. Let's print. Let's put it into our slicer. Alright, so this is the slicer I use for 3D printing. We're going to leave the draft mode on max because we're just seeing what happens. We'll go 5% infill because it doesn't matter. Slice it. It's going to take 57 minutes, which is good. Alright, so I made some adjustments to the first print. The first difference I sort of did was the slots, so I made them actual slots instead of just a screw hole, so that means I can actually change the Z height where the box sits. The second thing I did was move the spigot, which didn't work anyway. Alright, so if you're still here, well done, because what we're going to do now is put together what we've just printed. These are the holes from what we printed in the last episode. This is the first one we printed, this is the second one. We're going to initially this hopefully in here. If I can see what I'm doing, that's like half the battle. Don't stick on the initial holes deep enough in the first print, but I'm not printing that again, which means I'll have to use some sort of spacer. Feeling like that's as far as we're going. Isn't great. Actually, I'll see if I've got some shorter. Ideally we need 4, if we can do 3, that'll be fine. Yeah, don't for a second think that I actually designed this well. I'm a cowboy. Well, let's leave that first screw in just to help us line up some others. And we're going to leave them all relatively loose to start with. Just so that we can orientate where the moisture sensors need to go. Joining stuff in 3D printing, the secret is well, nobody can see it because most 3D prints sort of blend into the same colours. So we're able to use the channel that we put in. For some reason it won't go the whole shoulder there. We'll just replace the one that we just took out. That was too long up the top here. And that should be pretty good. The screws are M3s, so if you remember we made the major diameter of an M3 thread is 2.96, but for a bolt it's slightly less than that. So what you'll find is if you make the actual hole in a 3D print about 2.6, 2.7, and then any sort of slot, or like when you want to join something to at 3mm or 3.1, you'll generally be able to use it as if it was tapped. Yeah. So the Arduino will go in there, and then this guy actually will go under the Arduino, so let's chuck him in first. I'm hoping what holds him in there is the Arduino itself, but that's just me living in a pipe dream. That's gonna be sitting in there. The Arduino will come in and it will hold that in there quite well. Alright. And that's gonna do us today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.